In today's video, we're going to discuss what to do when a member comes into the studio and wants to cancel their membership. Really, what happens in this scenario is this is a gift, an opportunity for us to really problem solve with that member as to how we keep them on track or to get back on track with their fitness goals. Though there are some very relevant and very honest reasons that people would want to cancel that we can't prevent, the majority of these cancellation requests are ones that you have an opportunity to save. So where can we go wrong right from the beginning in cancellations? Well, we immediately just accept the cancellation. So making sure that your team, whether it's an in-person request or over the phone, has a solid and easy script will ensure that you get that opportunity as the leader of your facility to keep that member in your funnel. So how will these cancellations come into your studio? They typically come in one of two ways. The first is they're gonna come in over the phone, or they're gonna come in person. Now, how do we navigate these so that we get the best opportunity to have a meaningful conversation and save them? It's simple. So the first role play that we're gonna do is really based on your sales associate or your front desk team member being able to have that initial conversation. So we're not gonna dig into all of it. We're not gonna resolve all the problems because would your sales associate do that? We're gonna do it at the level that they will probably be able to effectively execute and hand it off to you and set you up so that you've got a really good chance to help this member stay on board with you. So, ready? Let's go. Thank you for calling Loud Rumor Fitness Studio. This is Amanda. Who am I speaking with?
Hi Amanda, my name's Matt.
Hey Matt, are you a current member with us?
For now, yes.
Oh, okay. How can I help you?
Well, I actually need to cancel my membership.
Oh no, is it something we did?
No, it's just really expensive.
I understand making an investment in fitness can be something that on a month-to-month basis you've got to reassess. So can you tell me, Matt, when you got started with us, how often had you committed to coming in per week?
Somewhere between 3 and 4 days a week.
Okay, and how often have you been coming in recently?
Probably closer to about once a week.
All right, I find that happens a lot when people look at the expense, the investment they're making. If they're not showing up for it, they're not using it, it can feel much more costly than if you were using it, right?
Yep.
All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do, Matt, I'm gonna take down your information. Our studio manager is the one who helps support our members who are looking to pause, exit, or maybe change their programming a little bit. So do you mind if I go ahead and take your information down and have them call you back?
No, that's fine.
Okay, great. Let me go ahead and get your info and I will make sure they call you within the next business day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So as you can see there, we don't want them to dig in too far. We don't want them to start to make offers, to begin to make assumptions about what Matt needs versus what Matt initially got started with. And if they dig in more than that and you've got a busy studio or there's about to be a class that checks in, it's not gonna be realistic that they're really gonna be able to support that person the right way, and you could end up further tarnishing their experience with you. But do we have enough information here for my studio manager to call back and have a really good convo with Matt? Absolutely. So that's the key here, is giving your team the ability to ask that first initial question that puts that member in the position to have to either reassure us or be really honest about their exit. As a studio manager, owner, or operator, if you yourself are struggling with what to do once this member gets to you, then you're more than welcome to click the link below and get a consultation from us, the performance team here at Loud Rumor, so that you can get the support you need to effectively keep as many members in your funnel as possible. Now, when we talk about the other ways that people come in and cancel, that's really done in person. And so when people do that in person, it's either because they have a very clear reason why, or they were in the neighborhood, they saw your sign and went, oh, I still have a membership there, right? So what we want to do is make sure that your frontline team is able to have a little bit more connection since someone made the effort to come down to the studio and actually request to cancel in person. All right, here we go. Hi there, welcome to Loud Rumor Fitness Studio. How can I help you?
I actually need to cancel my membership today.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Is it something we did?
No, it's just a little bit expensive.
Okay, gotcha. What I want to do first, Matt, for you is look up your membership if you don't mind. That way I can get a little bit of information about what program you're on. That way we can help you in the best way possible.
Sure.
Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Matt, I'm taking a look at your membership here, and you've got our unlimited membership, which is a really great package for people who are using the facility more than 3 times per week. I am seeing here that you've been averaging probably about 1.5, 2 times per week for the last couple months. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, life got busy. I have the kids and work and the dog and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. When you first got started, it looks like you got started with us about 6 months ago. So congratulations, you hung with it for a while before this trend happened. Tell me, when you got started 6 months ago, what were some of your fitness goals?
You know, I just wanted to kind of lose some weight and feel better, get healthy.
Yeah, have you found yourself achieving that?
No, I haven't. But like I said,
Oh.
I think I'm just busy, and now it just costs a lot. So
Yeah. Typically, what I've experienced for myself is the cost normally goes back to how often I'm using it and am I getting my money's worth from it. So what I'd like to do is I want to go ahead and take down your information. My studio manager is the one who processes the cancellations, but we will go ahead and gather all the info she'll need to be able to do that for you. But I also want to be able to have you connect with them because there might be some other options to get that value back for you. Does that sound good?
sure.
All right, let's go ahead and get that process started.
Okay.
So in this situation, we've went ahead and we've listened to some of his concerns. We've gathered a bit more information since he is in person, also assured him that we're gonna get everything in line needed to process the cancel. What you wanna make sure is that if somebody shows up in person, that when they leave, they don't feel like that was a complete waste of their time. We have reassured Matt that we have all the things we need to get that cancel done, but we also gave him that heads up that when my manager calls you back, she's gonna call you back to talk about solutions so that you get the value you're looking for. This aligns you as the operator, the owner, to make that call and be able to start the conversation with, hey, we wanted to discuss some different ways that we can help you get value from your membership here. Sound good? So those situations are ideal because you actually get to be voice to voice with someone. We don't always get that opportunity, or the member doesn't provide us that opportunity right off the bat. We're seeing a ton more of these requests come through either text or email. So how do we navigate that? Do we immediately just process the requests when they've made it through these modalities? No. This is our time to reach out and say, we're so sorry to learn that you feel like you need to cancel your membership with us. Please feel free to reach out between these hours so that someone can support you. We want to ensure that you get all the necessary information to confirm your cancellation. You can do that through text, or you can do that same messaging through email. What you need is the person on the other end of this messaging exchange to know that the ownership is on them to connect with you. We don't want to put ourselves in a position where we begin to just field that request through text message and dig in. We're not going to get the opportunity to have a real, genuine, and authentic conversation with the member, which leads to a cancel, no matter how hard we try or the best of intentions that we may have. We tend to spend a lot of time building scripts, processes, and systems for what happens when we want to make someone a member or when they're actually in the studio actively using the facility and the product. But it's just as important to have a solid script and process for when people ask to leave. And that's what it is. It's a request, but it's more than anything an ask for help. Show me why I should stay. And so if you want access to scripts that provide all of this support to you in the cancellation process, or scripts that would help support any other process I just discussed, feel free to click the link below and get connected to our LRVT performance team. And if you found this video helpful, like and subscribe so that you can see more content like this.